Hello YouTube, welcome to first impressions video of Hungary. This is after the second civilization's out. I would already have a video up on my channel if you'd like to go see that. But I was saying how I'd watched both, oh God, hit the table, but I wasn't actually looking into them, and I wasn't planning on doing this because I didn't know the history of it that well. I know obviously bits and pieces. I need to stop hitting this table. But I don't know everything in detail, so let's just get into the video.
Matthias Corvinus leads Hungary in Civilization 6, Gathering Storm. He was king from 1458 to 1490. Despite infamy for high taxation, he became a popular folk hero as Matthias the Just. Hungary's unique ability is Pearl of the Danube. Districts and buildings constructed across a river from a city center are built faster.
Okay, so that was 50% because it was 6 to the 4. Obviously, this is good as a bonus. You can go for any types of victory with this, which is interesting. But this was civilization ability, so it's actually good that you can have different leaders and go for any type of victory, because obviously the leader bonus is going to kind of direct you away. But this could be bad. Okay, let's just go on to have a look more. Let's go 4 or 5 seconds. Okay, let's not go 4 or 5.
A very unique building is the thermal bath. It replaces the zoo and provides amenities and protection to every city center.
Okay, so you get +2 production from the thermal bath. That's odd. Oh, I just noticed this in my Maori game, that this actually shows you it can be affected by the volcano, so it shows you it could be affected from flood. Okay, I want to see...
the zoo and provides amenities.
Okay, how many amenities does a zoo provide? Civ 6 zoo. Okay, I'm going to pull this separately. Oh, does it not give the science actually? I didn't see. Did it show you before it was built?
Very unique building is the
No, it doesn't.
bath. It replaces the
So you can't see if the science improves.
And protection to every city center.
Okay. So 5 from entertainment there. Could have been anything really. So this just provides 1. So that is the second or third? Third. So you get 1 from the entertainment district, 1 from the arena, and then you'd get potentially 3. Obviously there could be luxury resources here that we don't see. Maybe we can see anything here that could affect it. That's new. That looks like they've updated the plantation, it looks like. Okay, so it could provide an extra 1 or 2 from looking at it.
If there is a geothermal fissure within the city's borders, it also provides tourism and additional amenities.
So that's an extra 2 just from the fissure. Wow. That's pretty cool, actually. So it provides good tourism straight away, that's good.
This is an industrial era light cavalry unit that receives a combat bonus for every active alliance.
Okay, how many active alliances? Okay, so it gives +3 for each active alliance, I'm guessing.
Light cavalry unit that receives a combat bonus for every active alliance.
Yeah, for everyone.
Matthias Corvinus' unique ability is the Raven King. Levied units gain movement and combat strength, and it costs no gold or resources to upgrade levied units.
Okay, I see the numbers.
Ability.
Okay, this is what I was thinking. For the 50% production... is good, other than you're going to be building it across the river. So you're going to have to, hopefully I can find a way to illustrate this correctly, you're going to have to make your triangle for good money. You're going to have to make your triangle of commercial hub, city centre and the harbour to get good money to levy units. That's going to be the game plan there. I'm looking. Actually, no, let's look at everything first and I'll talk about the game plan.
Raven or resources to upgrade levied units. Levying troops from a city-state also rewards 2 envoys with that city-state. The Raven King also grants the unique unit, the Black Army, a light cavalry unit that gets additional strength for adjacent levied units.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's a +3 modifier again. We'll look at the numbers in a second.
Built for rapid expansion and domination. The Black Army upgrades
Actually, no, he had
Hussar,
3 next to him,
giving
so maybe it's
Matthias
just plus 2.
an extra militaristic edge for a long period of
That's
the game.
good.
And thermal baths will be particularly useful to keep conquered cities loyal. River settlements will develop quickly, leaving you plenty of time to produce more military units. To further bolster your army, keep up with city-state relationships and take advantage of levied units. Will your mercenary armies flood over the riverbanks and establish a mighty empire? How will you lead Hungary in Sid Meier's Civilization VI: Gathering Storm?
Okay, so let's go back to where was it? It was before this. There we go. Let's go back to that. So, yeah, you'll be wanting your golden triangle to pay for levied units. So you're going to have to settle on the coast across from a river, which means you're pretty much limited unless you have the weirdest. Say they draw a line here. Okay, no, the hexes, that doesn't work. Say the sea is here, river's up here. You settle there, commercial hub there, harbour here. I'm gonna hopefully find a way to illustrate this. That means you only theoretically have one other river tile to build across from. So you're gonna have a specialist cities, I'm seeing then, or it's gonna be something that you ignore. Hopefully before that's highlighted we'll find. There we go. So before this is highlighted, that's good. Okay, and every time you levy a city-state army, you get +2. So it is really just gun-ho domination victory from a proxy of levied units. Okay, that's good, because that's actually, so far with the Maori and Hungary, you've been directed to play the game differently. You never use levied. Well, I don't use levied units ever. And with the Maori it's different, obviously. For that, I'll go through that video, so go check that one out. So that's actually very nice. I like the way they make you play differently. I'm doing a Greek playthrough now, which go watch it. It's not going great, but I'm improving the video. Anyway, so it's good for city-states. So good, like I'm building the same wonders as I would be building for Greece, but this time I'm actually levying the units, not getting the +5% culture from it. So that's cool. Now I like the fact that Hungarian +3 from each levied unit. That's what I said before. Okay, but there's 3 units around it. Okay, I'm not going to point out errors. They probably changed the numbers since coming here. They probably +1, but I like the fact this improves to here. I think the Black Army was his ability and not the ability for the civilization. So the Black Army actually improves to the civilizations unit, which is cool. That it's very much, again, you have it for every active alliance, so it goes for any victory, any alliance you have got, and then, but that is improved from the levied units, which is his ability with his unit. So that's actually very nicely tied. So this is going to work well with other leaders. I see other leaders, which there is a few leaders in Hungary which could be used. I think this is quite a good choice for the Raven King, which is only ever referenced in one book. I don't remember the author right now, that he's called the Raven King, but don't worry about that. So I see very much this is good for any victory, but mainly good for domination with this leader, but with any different leader is good for any types of victory. I am finding this thermal bath is obviously more towards tourism, because you get the +3 tourism, but that's not a massive thing. I think that's more, it could be used if there was a culture leader. This would be very strong. You'd be building this in every city anyway, but obviously you would be building it now for the amenities and the production when you're going for a military victory. Actually, quick check, do levied units get war weariness? Yes, look at this. Do you get war weariness from levied units? Okay, that's talking about Alexander. So, levy. Okay, let's just go to Caesarian. He'll probably be a part of this. Don't. Okay, that has no. It doesn't tell you. I've never actually tested that myself because I don't levy armies. But that actually could reduce war weariness. So as you're playing with Matthias, you're not going to be building your thermal baths. Maybe for the production. Oh, Okay, so that actually extends to 6 tiles. So that's actually pretty cool. So you will be building, obviously, your triangle of money. And then you'll be production-focused cities. So you would have the extra production from thermal baths and factories spread across 6 tiles. So you're probably building your entertainment district, government plaza, and your industrial zone as a triangle. But probably not, because industrial zone gets good bonuses from around it. But anyway, that's what I see with this. It's good for any type of victory, but it's this leader leads it to domination. So that's my whole impressions of this. I'd love to see other leaders for this when mods, or when it's released in mods, well, you can mod it. And I wish I could mod myself better. I can start it, but I can't implement it. Problem. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed it. Go check out my Maori one. Go check out my Greek series right now. I'm going to be starting a new series, obviously, for the closest Maori equivalent to the game right now. So, yeah, I hope you did enjoy it. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to see more. I'll be coming out with these more in the future. I'll see you then.